What is going on, my Patriots? Go fix my. How y'all guys doing? Welcome to another edition of you guessed it, Joel Davis Media Network. Just got home from work. Want to give a shout out to everybody that was in my comment section on the last video. We are still pushing 600 views in counting. Might not be a big deal to a lot of people, but it's a big deal to us. Yeah. Thank y'all. I appreciate you. So it's a midday stream because I got some things I gotta do this evening. And I know I wasn't gonna be able to like go in this evening and go full ham on the stream like I normally do. Because I got some schoolwork to do, some other things I gotta take care of. But since I did the last video, I've gotten a lot of backlash. Oh my God. You know, guys, the media and this racial narrative of black people being oppressed is real. Okay? It's real. I've had people basically damn near call me a coon. Yeah. Yeah. I've had some people say that I'm being insensitive to the victim's family. I've had people say that what it was. They said that I forgot that my ancestors were enslaved for 400 plus years. Yeah, that's what I was told after the last video I released because I said Blackistan. Yeah, Blackistan. Which that's what it is, right? I mean, I don't see nobody getting upset when Marvel did a show about Wakanda, right? All of the trials and tribulations to survive Wakanda and come back and make it your own, right? Well, that's how it is in Blackistan. Same format. And all I said was that this young boy got influenced by what he was seeing around Blackistan. And not to mention, I said his parents failed him. And that mental health is the real reason. And it's not the guns. Well, guess what? It's crazy that I said it, and the chief of police of Jacksonville, Florida, is saying the same thing. So you tell me where I get this info. Just going by what I've heard from the man's mouth himself. He said guns are not the problem. He said it's the people, right? Same thing we said over here, and he's a liberal. This is your liberal brothering saying that. So if he's saying it and I'm saying it, don't you think that you're fighting the wrong fight? The young man, to me personally, just didn't have the right support. I think that people ignored the signs. Now, I'm going to tell y'all a little bit about this guy's, what I've heard of Ryan Palmeter background. So y'all could be the judge if I'm wrong to say that somebody had to fail this young man. So let's go into Ryan Palmeter history. Ryan Christopher Palmeter. Because people want to know. And I'm gonna go with Heavy. I like Heavy because Heavy do some research on that ass. Okay. When Heavy says that they going to do research on who this guy is, they gonna do some research. That's why I like fucking with Heavy. I don't know how they get their news so fast. They damn near as good as TMZ. They get the name of a person, they'll find 5 facts about that joker before you will. So shout out to the people on Heavy Team. I don't know how y'all get all these facts, but y'all be ready. So we already know he's 21. Back here on the 26th, 2 days ago, which was on a Saturday, this young man decided to come to a general dollar store and a Dollar General store, excuse me, and decided to delete 3 people. And then he deleted himself. Now, he was in tactical vest. He put swastikas on his rifle. He did everything to call himself a madman who, in his mind, he's thinking he's being a martyr. Now, mm, Ryan Christopher Palmeter, excuse me, had one post in on Twitter back in trying to see when he had a post. We'll get that in a minute. But anyway, he was heavily armed. He let several white people out of the store unharmed. Then he let some more white folks out that some more folks out that wasn't white. Now, some people are allegedly saying when he stepped into the store that the reason why they were able to get out, he said, if you don't want to die, you need to leave the store. Now, that's what I've been told, allegedly. Now, 2019, he talked about attending college. Now, you see this right here. We're about to zoom in right quick, guys. This is why I say, even though Heavy gets the information, I can still tell that it is a liberal um, reporting system. But look what they do. They made it. Let me go show this on the screen. I'm sorry, guys. And this is what I'm doing right now. I'm gonna share a link on Heavy. And again, this is fair use. I'm not doxing anybody. This is all public record right now. Look what they did. They made it clear that you see on that screen that he was a part of the Republican Party of Florida. They want you to understand that he was a Republican. You know why? Because then they want to say, well, that's why you guys need tougher gun laws because you guys are not stable to have a gun. Y'all commit the most mass murders. You already know that what they're gonna say. That's why they do that. They make it sure that they got their little receipts for that. But what makes it so sad, if you look at all these things, hold on for a second. Hold on for 1 minute, guys. I'm back. So anyway, they do that. They want to put that in your face. It's called trying to reassert fear. Now, the sheriff said plainly this shooter was racially motivated and he hated black people. Now, let's say for the sake of argument, he did. Let's say he did. Here's the thing. Just because you hate a group of people based upon the color of their skin doesn't necessarily make you racist. It makes you a very ignorant person, to me personally. Because to be a racist, to me personally, you got to hate every race except yours. That is the only way I can see a true person as a racist. Example given. If I say that I hate every race except black people, every race, because I'm black, now that makes me actually a racist. Because I'm basically saying, if you're not black, I'm not going to get along with you. I'm not going to attempt to. I'm just going to block you off. All he said was he hated black people. What it could be a number of reasons why he hated black people. He could have had a traumatic experience with somebody. Because here's more facts about his upbringing. Now, this is why I say this is crazy. Um, and I will talk about the victims in a moment. I'm gonna get to the victims in a minute. So, okay, his father and mother are not um Republicans. They are liberals. They are liberal people. Okay, so my thing is, what caused him to turn? Because the mother is a Democrat. So the mother is a Democrat. I'm quite sure his father is too. So if your parents is liberal and you was brought in liberal ideology, somewhere along the line, he decided to buck the system. Because they got her name saying she registered to vote Democratic. And then she talked about people being MAGA being idiots. So she also criticized Cal Rittenhouse. So he's from a liberal background now. So make it make sense to me. I don't know, man. And then the father resisted arrest from the police like any other liberal does, trying to be crazy. So it seemed like to me that something made this kid had a mental problem because his home is nowhere near how he portraying. And my thing is, you don't hear the media talk about this. They have not stated not once about his parents' affiliation with being a liberal, but they talk about his affiliation. Interesting. He was also very talented, very smart. Said he had a 3.5 GPA. But they said he wore a bulletproof vest, ballistic wise. Hmm. Crazy, man. Then in 2019, he talks about um, getting accepted into Flagler College, which is the next college or the next county over with Duval County, Flagler. Then he was spotted on Edwards Waters University. And I don't know, man. It shocks me. Let's see what else they got on him. Now, there was a big shooting in Jacksonville um years ago at the waterfront. Give me one moment. Be right- Okay, who got in here? Oh, the door open. That's why. Yeah, that's a Baja Blast, man. I had to get one. Yeah, CeeLo, you're right. They always have equipment that us as law-abiding citizens do not have. It amazes me too. But you got to remember, we come from an era now that you can get this stuff anywhere online, especially the dark web. The dark web, you can get a lot of this stuff. A lot of these illegal arm dealers can drop all that stuff for you. And then again, he's in a military city. Mayport ain't that far from Clay County. Then he got NAS jets. He could have easily got someone with access to get those things. So yeah. Now they said there was a 2016 domestic call with him involving the suspect. So we're talking about at 15 years old, he was showing signs. Then at 16, he got Baker Act. At 16. So that tells me that parents and family ain't been monitoring this guy's medical usage. Man, I'm lost for words today, guys. I'm telling you, his family failed. That's my personal opinion. And because I said that, everybody wants to jump on my ass saying that I'm wrong, that I'm not remembering the victim. I am remembering the victim because I'm trying to get it out there for everybody to know that this could have been prevented. If some if somebody would have went and told this young man or his family, listen, y'all need to watch so and so while Christopher, because Christopher is doing this, Christopher doing that, we probably would not be having this stream today. Somebody just kept ignoring Christopher. Because when people don't want to be bothered with you, especially your family, because I do that sometimes to my kids, man, whatever, man. I ain't worried about it. They'll be all right. Then you get a weird text and you're racing to try to call authorities to stop a tragedy when it could have been prevented to begin with. Man, it's just crazy. It really is. It's my heart, man. It really does. So let's go to the victims and see who lost their lives. There was 3 victims. Rest in peace to Angela Michelle Carr, 52 years young, life cut short. A note, A. Joseph A.J. Laguerre Jr., and then there's Gerald Deshaun Galian, 29. One woman, 52, middle age. One child, one young man, AJ, just starting to live his life. And another one, Gerald Deshaun Gallon, was 1 year or 1 day or how many days away from experiencing being a middle aged person. This is sad, man. This is the foolishness I'm talking about. They got their life cut down for nothing. Man said it's the feds don't run. And this always happens during election time, bro. Like I just can't figure out. This always happens during election season. We see a lot of this mess. But I'm telling you what they're gonna start doing. They are going to start playing the game now that because he was a conservative voted Republican, that all Republicans, we the one with the mental disorder. We the one with the problem. See what else we got going on here. I'll get some more information. So when DeSantis tried to talk to these folks, right, about what happened, his condolences in the hood, Ron DeSantis started getting booed. Y'all, I hate when they boo the politician that's trying to show compassion and help. He wasn't the one that went out here and did these things. It's never enough. It's never enough. Hmm. See what else on the radar. Since we're talking about death and politics, I want to talk about uh, Mike Pence while I got the chance. Mike Pence has lost his damn mind. I'm being I'm being 100% thorough here. Mike Pence has lost his damn mind. Now, Mike Pence says that he feel like that he won the nomination to be the front runner for the Republican Party because he showed up and Trump didn't, and he held his own. Hmm. Crazy. Let's talk about that right quick. Mike Pence had a nerve to fix his mouth. And here's my thing when I look like this because I have to say something here. Mike Pence, Mike, Mike Pence, how can you run for president? Let's make this very clear. Okay? I'm gonna show you the article right quick. Where this cat said that he felt like he already got to run the nomination. Okay. Oh, hold on. I know I heard it some way. All right. I'm gonna find this article. because it's the dumbest article of all time. I just want to find it. All right. What's today's date? 8. Let's see what I got. I can't find it, y'all. Give me a second. I'm gonna look at one more thing so I can see if I can find this thing. I can't find it, but either way it goes, he still says that he feel like he won. And you're right, Charles. He is. He's a rat. He's a bastard. He didn't even fight for you. You didn't fight for your president. So how you won a nomination? You okay? So you talk slick to Vivian Ramsey, but that's it. That's all you did. Both of y'all in the same set together will turn out to be a disaster. Mm. See what else we got going on in the mix. Pretty much that's about it. I just wanted to come in and give y'all some news, some updates, and tell y'all how I really feel about the situation with everybody talking about this and that, about me not being supportive or whatever. But let's see what I was about to say. But damn, I lost my train of thought. But I want to say thank y'all for showing the support that y'all been showing these past couple of lives, man. It's been great. I also want to give a shout out to everybody that has been giving me information in my mailbox, email to report on stories never stop. That helps out a lot too. But please like, share, and subscribe. With that being said, guys, I'm out.